Hi, today I'm here with Kayleigh.
Hello, everybody.
And the intention is to show how it is more or less a tarot reading with me. I'm obviously going to make a shorter version because a full tarot reading can go up to 1 hour. But today we just read a few cards. And normally, in a session with me, what I would do is that I would spend some time with you, with Kayleigh in this case, and we would talk about what is your intention for this reading and in which aspects of your life you would like to receive guidance. And of course, it's entirely up to you how much you choose to be to share and to be open about. Of course, the more you help me to navigate the multiplicity of the meanings that we can read in a sentence that the cards want to tell us today, the more I can help you to go in a specific direction. But we can also, and today we will, because we are with the public, stay quite generic with our reading. So before with Kayleigh, we did some ritual together, and she gave her energy to the cards, and we tuned in with a meditation, and you can also close your eyes now and find again that connection with your breath. Tuning in, because the tarot is a tool for self-investigation, for self-exploration, is a tool to connect with your intuition, and I am just here as a mirror for Kayleigh. I'm gonna try my best to don't project any personal judgment, any value, personal belief into this reading, and to just be a clean mirror, a clean channel for Kayleigh. And this reading is for you, and you are co-participating together with me in understanding what resonates and which meaning is meant to be your message today. Because actually the arcano, the cards of the Tarot the Marseille that I'm going to use, are archetypes and they have multiple meanings. So you can open your eyes. Okay. Some tarot readers don't let people pick from the deck directly. They prefer to pick for the reader. I read in many different ways. Sometimes I pick, sometimes you pick. Sometimes I use 2 decks, 1 deck, many decks. It depends from the situation and the person. So far, this is my favorite deck. I bought it in June in Berlin, and it's called the Dreams of Gaia. It's really beautiful. You will see what comes out. I want you to pick with your left hand the receiving. Just pass over the cards, and whenever it feels right for you, just place 3 cards from left to right, leaving them facing down. Yes, 3 cards. Relax. We accept without expectation, and we see which message comes today. The cards have a lot of little symbols and details that are like a semiotic language, and every card has many little details, and together they form a sentence for us. I thought it's going to be a 1 hour long video. So let's see what we have here for you today. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. And then we have, oh my god, I laugh because we spoke before, and so I know in which aspect of her life Kayleigh would like to receive guidance. Yeah. It's always like that, I swear. The most beautiful card. I'm so like, wow, the star. I'm crying. Seriously. This is so perfect for you, because I have goosebumps, because I know what is that you're passing through. Okay. Ooh. But before we continue, I want to also pick some cards from the other So I think it's a nice counterbalance to use your right hand, which is the giving, you know, the card, the hand at the side of us that takes action, to pick other 3 cards, and you can place them here.
And again from the right to the left?
From you can pick wherever you feel right, and then you place them down from the left. What is intuition? Intuition is that deep inner voice that we have inside, a mix of our subconscious, what is hidden, something that we don't even know it's there sometimes, and boom, that gut feeling tells us, this is it, this is right for me, or this is wrong for me, this is my purpose, this is my goal, this resonates, this doesn't resonate. So reading tarot is a way to connect with that inner voice and with yourself at a deeper level. And it's a very beautiful tool also for mirror work and shadow work, and you can use it by yourself anytime. So a deck like this, you can just use the book and read the meaning, but I'm going to give you more interpretation today. So what do we have here? We have the 6 of air, beautiful illustrations, this deck really. And then we have the 11 of water, because this deck uses the elements instead of the traditional suites of cups, wands, swords, and pentacles. And this is the freaking Queen of Water. Beautiful. Goddess. Alright, let's dive in. So what we have here, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which represents the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. And the wheel is spinning. We don't know yet if the fortune, if the luck is going to turn on our side. Okay. But usually it's a positive omen. But most of all, if we want to look at tarot as a more spiritual and deep tool, and that's my approach, the Wheel of Fortune reminds us to surrender to the order of the universe, to surrender to the flow of life and the unfolding of life, and trusting that what is meant to happen is going to happen. And here we have these mysterious creatures that have many symbols, and we could go much deeper. We could talk 20 minutes about this card, but we're not going to do it today. So we have this moment of transition and spinning and movement, hopefully in a good way, auspicious of fortune, and it means that things are unfolding and changing. And we have the realm of love, and it's not necessarily just romantic love, but it's also every relationship you have in life. It can be also with relatives. We see 3 figures in this card, and these 3 figures represent relations between each other, and all the complications that come in between people when we have emotions involved. And ultimately we have this beautiful card, the Star, which is a gorgeous card because it represents a free being, naked, free child of the universe, completely in alignment with the cosmos, with the stars. And she is pouring her gifts, her waters, her emotions, and her talents into the world and making the earth flourish. And she is actually, there are other meanings, other layers, because the tarot has many layers, so you need to see what resonates for you. Mm-hmm. She is pouring using 2 jars at the same time, and this can also mean that maybe you're trying to do too much at the same time, that you're a bit divided in between two options. It can also have that potential side. So, to sum it up, we have a new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning, and most likely it pertains the sphere of love and romantic relationship. I don't know if that resonates for you.
Does it say anything in particular about how my relationships are or something?
It doesn't. We can ask and we could go deeper with more questions. Okay, we can read for really up to 1 hour. It's a language. It's a language that we learn to understand, really tuning in with our intuition once we know the cards. I studied from my master Alejandro Jodorowsky, the author of The Way of Tarot. It's a book that uses tarot really as a spiritual tool for guidance. Okay, so the star is this being connected with his purpose, her purpose. So we have these two spheres, like the love and the relationship, and what is your actual real call in life? How do you give your gift? How do you shine like a star in your life? What is your innermost desire, your inner calling? And it's amazing. It's like the tarot always amazes me that we picked this star, this beautiful being connected with the waters, and underneath her we have the Queen of Water, which is another empowered goddess woman connected with the waters, the emotions, and the capability to be empowered, but in a caring, compassionate, emotional way, like a sensitive female, you know. But she's embodying the Cancer personality, which is actually my sign. Sorry. I love the Cancer, I love being a Cancer. And yeah, so her qualities are this. But before we go there, let's see the other cards of this Dreams of Gaia deck that we picked. So we have the Six of Air. I opened the book because there are so many layers, and I want you to see which one works for you.
Alright.
So this deck, I think, is kind of answering to the openness of the first one, because here we have the major arcana, so they are very vast. They have a lot of potential interpretation. We need to ask more questions here. And I think we have some answers here.
Okay.
So the Six of Air is this card that represents solution, comparison, compromise, open-mindedness, mindfulness, illumination, epiphany, personal power. So if you have some doubts about your relationship, and we have the Wheel of Fortune that is spinning, and maybe some new cycle is coming, some change is coming. Here you have the proof that this is a time for research and investigation. Look and compare a range of options, weigh the pros and cons, be willing to compromise, a moment of epiphany, step into your personal power.
Yes.
So you have, it's a moment to think, it's a moment to ponder, it's a moment to understand. So it's a card that is talking to you to say that this is a time to think, ponder, and reframe your pros and cons in the sphere of your relationships. Because ultimately this is a time for you to work on your innermost desires, on what you really want to shine as a star. And what we have here? We have the 11 of water. So you asked me before if there is more clarification about how. Here we have a card that means emotion and intellect. So it's a kind of binary duality that you feel in between emotions and intellect. there is maybe some disharmony, some influence of both love and fear in this moment. So there are some suppressed emotions, unvoiced emotions that must be expressed. Yes, I let you read by yourself, but basically it's a time to make clarity in between, to be true with yourself and listen deeply about to what you feel in the sphere of your relationship. And we have a very positive last pair of cards, because here we have the Star and the Queen of Water. So we have two very radiant beings, women, that are sensitive, altruistic, caring, compassionate. And she is loving, compassionate, empathetic, sensitive, romantic girl, you know. But basically it talks about the emotion. Be the queen of your emotions, like own your emotions. Be able to connect and trust in your feelings. Don't be afraid to show your vulnerability, because being vulnerable means being strong. It takes a lot of courage to show your vulnerability. And connect with everything that is the realm of your emotions, and what is your true nature? What is that you want to give in the world? How do you want to shine?
I recognize myself in all these keywords as well. I am in all these keywords.
Yeah, I think you have that kind of water femininity energy. Okay, do you feel that you want to pick one more card as a closure and sum in both decks to conclude?
This one with the left again?
Yeah, or as you feel. If you want to swap and this time with the left, you know, what your intuition is telling you.
Let's do it with the left.
Just one, yeah. So beautiful to share. Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Should I be scared?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We picked the Tower, guys. I'm sorry that someone is gonna break up here. I hope maybe it's the relationship with your colleague or somebody else. We are not gonna go so much into details. So this tower is basically representing a breakthrough. Something that is bottled up in this bottle, in this tower, is overflowing, is coming out, and the ceiling of the tower is breaking, and these beings are falling down in separate ways. So sometimes it can refer to a breakup, for example. Hopefully it's not your case. Or it can refer simply to a breakthrough and a new understanding of a situation. I didn't realize that the dog was here. The dog was here. Okay. It can also refer to a new understanding of a situation, a new layer, a new version of yourself. Shedding your skin, changing, is a reset button.
Interesting.
And Alejandro Jodorowsky, my master, in his book, he talks about it as the dance of joyful separation. Because even separation can become a graceful dance if that is meant to happen. But let's see what is the last ultimate card with the last deck. Wow, this is my favorite card.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we have the card of abundance. This is the card of abundance. It's a woman with a massive dragon behind. I love that in this deck there are so many dragons. I'm a dragon, don't tell anyone. And basically it's... where is the book?
There's a book.
Do I have it? It's gonna be funny to see to rewatch. The book is here. Alright. So we have the card of abundance here, and it refers to everything that is consciousness, giving, receiving, energy, love, appreciation, and it talks about abundance as a state of being, a state where you can accept, receive from the universe, feel abundance within, attract abundance in your life, because you have cultivated that aspect within yourself, and it reflects in your outside, because you're honoring your truth, you are connected with the cosmos and with your purpose, you are connected with your emotions, because before you will do also some self-work to weigh your options, understand, ponder, connect with yourself, listen, clarify with your intellect and with your emotions what is influencing you, what is right for you, and ultimately you will be able to move on, to have a breakthrough into the next layer, the next step, that is going to bring abundance into your life, connecting with your gifts.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a very beautiful and positive reading.
It's nice.
And I was sure that, yeah, this is perfect for you. So
it's a very beautiful one. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm so happy. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
the trust.
Thank you.
And for having the strength and courage to sit in front of the camera while receiving these powerful messages. I hope this helped in clarifying a bit how the magic of tarot happens. I hope this helps in clarifying a bit how a tarot session is structured and works. Then there is this magical force that is always mesmerizing, that we cannot explain, but we can only be thankful and channel this message and connect with ourselves and find our inner truth. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
For